Hello again, friends. We're back again with the MPC Sample, and today we're going to answer a question regarding the onboard compressor. As always, if you guys happen to like my content, feel free to like and subscribe. Matt Littles asks, could you go more in depth into the function of the built-in compressor? Still trying to wrap my mind around, or to wrap my head around what it's doing, how it works, and why. Yes, to your point, compression can be very difficult to wrap your head around simply due to the fact that it's very difficult to hear the difference between a bypass compressor and an active compressor. So what I've done is I've recorded myself playing guitar in 3 different styles. Let's see, number 1. Number 2. Number 3. With each of these play styles, I pluck the strings with varying degrees of subtlety and tenacity, hence the dynamic range is vastly different between one and the other. So in order to stabilize the dynamic range, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the compressor. The attack tells me how long it takes the compressor to activate once a specific threshold is reached. The release tells me how long it takes for the compressor to deactivate, and the amount is the magnitude at which the signal is compressed. So in the spirit of keeping things simple, think of the compressor as an automatic volume knob or an automatic loudness knob. Once the signal gets too loud, the compressor turns it down. In the case of each of these samples, like I said, the play styles are so vastly different. Let's try stabilizing them from one to the next. I'll play the sample back. Let's just start with Metallica, right? Let's switch it on. All right, let's loop that. And this time what I'll do is I'll dial the attack down to about 5 milliseconds, and I'll dial the release up to about 50 milliseconds because I kind of want it to last. I'll increase the amount. So up the release a little bit more. All right, let's do a comparison before and after. Before. After. I'll let that play one more time. So with this example, if you listen closely, you can hear the gain attenuate as the signal gets louder. Let's move on to the next. Let's listen to how it sounded before. After. Let's do it again. Before. After. All right, let's move on to the next. All right, so let's listen to how it sounded before. All right, let's go after. color feature simply adds a subtle amount of saturation to give the compressor a more vintage effect. So ultimately, if you happen to have a sample wherein which the dynamic range is a little unstable, engage a compressor, engage it subtly, a slow attack, a slow release, a subtle amount, and it should level out the sample to, again, make the listening experience all the more pleasing. I'm hoping that you guys found that useful. If you guys have any questions about anything explained here, please feel free to leave set questions in the comments, and I'll be sure to get back with you. Thanks.